this is up, my dudes? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Hope all of you guys are...
just splendid.
Splendid, okay? On today's video, we'll be reviewing and reacting to a subscriber's request, which is, she actually messaged us on Instagram. If you don't know our Instagram, it's legit right here.
She handles mostly the Instagram for me.
Yeah, so if you think you're talking to METALBIRB, you're not. You're talking to me, okay? And her name is Mrs. T, and she says that we should react to InVisions Memoriam, and I think that that's awesome. Thank you, Mrs. T, because you are a female, and honestly, females sticking together on metal channels, you can't go wrong. And I see you guys requesting this in the comments as well, so let's see what happens, okay? InVisions.
I feel like Rob D also in the comments have asked us to do InVisions. I feel like this band has come up quite a bit on the channel, so I'm excited to hear them.
Me too.
But yeah,
other than that,
I feel like that's enough chit chat, right? So let's fucking do it.
Oh man, that was rough. Ooh.
Okay.
That's it? Wait.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Holy, so...
I got a couple questions and a couple answers and a couple comments, period.
Okay, you have answers to your questions then?
Yes.
Then go ahead.
Okay, so with this song, I felt like as a dancer, okay, I'm not gonna do this again, but I am doing this again because I feel like I'm forced to. When metal bands put dancers in their songs, it's not, I just don't feel it. Okay, as a dancer, legit the best in Canada, 2011, hello. I just don't feel it, okay? I really don't. I don't feel like the emotion. I don't feel anything.
Yeah, that's a weird critique because if you're a dancer, then you can totally see that I'm not a dancer,
no,
obviously. So
course.
to me, I did not pay attention to any of the dancing.
But I did. That's the problem though. So like when I saw a girl dancing to this, you know, very deep song, I just didn't feel the emotion to it. I just didn't feel like there was like, I don't know if it was the dancer herself, but I don't know if it was the person who edited the video themselves, but I just did not feel like I felt that emotion with the dancer. I feel like the entire video could have been done with totally without her, and that's just my opinion. I don't want to be rude, of course, but like as a dancer, I don't want to say that.
Sorry, separate the dancer from the rest of the music because this is a music channel. Talk about the
and with the music, I felt like I didn't like those lows. They were way too garbled. They were too like they were just like so mashed up that I couldn't hear them. However, the song without those lows was so good. I liked everything with that, like with that entire song without those lows. Don't you agree? It was so good.
I don't necessarily agree, but I do have a point that's kind of similar. Do you want to go ahead with it?
I'm not stopping you.
Okay, well the instrumentation was awesome. I thought some of the guitar work was bouncy and catchy. The drumming was good too. The band was awesome, and honestly, the vocals actually kind of killed it for me. So the vocalist, don't get me wrong, is very capable of highs, lows, and he has a great clean vocal sound. The thing was, it was way too disjointed. I'm like, okay, it's like he has like deathcore lows. Like, okay, is this a deathcore song? And then it gets into like a post-hardcore chorus. I'm like,
oh my god, exactly.
What am I supposed to?
I feel that.
It was just like a little bit too like heavy and then too lighthearted. I'm like, what's the
theme?
What's the point of the song or something? And the rest of the band, don't get me wrong, because the guitar solo was good too. The band was good. It laid out a good, you know, simple structured song for the vocalist, and the vocalist was really kind of showcasing like, look how low I can go, look how high I can go, look how catchy I can be.
He was trying to show off.
A little bit too much, and I feel like it was just, there was no meaning and no actual true authenticity to his vocals, and it just was kind of like, it just killed the vibe for me. If you're going to make a heavy as fuck song, bring those lows and carry it out throughout the entire song. If you're going to try to make a
don't just do like 30 seconds of like lows and then just like high. Exactly.
The vocals were just all over the place. Granted, the guy is capable. He just does not
of all of it.
He's capable of all of it, just did not execute it well within the song, and that actually killed the song for me. It made me, I'm not gonna lie, the song was actually kind of forgettable a little bit because of it.
I mean, it's
an honest
opinion, exactly.
But I do want to hear more from this band. I think this is an up-and-coming band, so like that's what I mean. It's just being very critical because the band is really good.
I want them to find their sound. That's the problem. It feels like it's a new band who's trying to find like what their sound is, and they're from the UK, is what Mrs. T told us. And so I feel like they just need to find like what's good for them, what's their good medium. But I feel like honestly, realistically, like, fuck those lows. You are so good with those mediums and those highs that you just need to like carry that shit out and make a song based on that shit.
But that's a metalcore song. So if you bring out those lows and stuff to a deathcore song, if you go just like super low, if the rest of the band lays out a heavy as fuck song with just like complex structure with those low vocals, boom, and then write a different song that's focused more on the mediums and the chorus kind of clean sing, that's another solid song. But when it's the vocals are all over like, oh, it's brutal, oh, it's really catchy, oh, it's emotional, like,
what are you doing? Like, what's the point of the song? But like, I agree with METALBIRB, like, just find what you need to do. Like, do you want to go metalcore? Do you want to go deathcore? Because like, you can do all of it. That's the thing. Like, if you want to do the vocals, like, you can do all of it. It's so fucking good no matter what you do. So, I mean, at the end of the day, just find what you want to do, and I think that
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's just two honest thoughts from two people just sitting in their apartment listening to music.
Exactly.
That's all you're getting here.
So don't take it too personally, because this is just completely constructive, and also at the same time, like,
It's just
do I know what I'm saying?
It's up to you if you want to take our word for it, yeah. But yeah, that's our thoughts on InVisions Memoriam. If you guys got a song recommendation for us, comment down below.
Spice up my life.
Show us more new up and coming bands that are really changing up the scene, because I'm excited to hear, what's coming out, because a lot of bands are doing new takes to the metal scene, and I want to hear it. So show us that. But on that,
I just want to give a shout out to Mrs. T. Thank you for tuning in.
I'll finish the outro, but on that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.